Hey guys, welcome back. Now, Solana had an amazing 2021, blasting into the top 10 cryptos with its crazy high speeds and crazy low transaction costs. It's amazing to think that Sol started the year at just $2.50, exploded around mid-year before finishing around $178, giving an incredible 7,000% return for the year. However, 2021 has gone, 2022 is here, and the big question everyone wants to know is how high can Solana go this year? Well, that is the topic of this video. So we'll be looking at Solana's year in review, what were the key highlights and milestones for the year, then Solana's fundamentals, how do they look right now, and then we'll finish with how high can Solana go this year. As always, if you do enjoy anything in the video, then drop a like, always appreciated. Okay, so before we jump in and speculate on the price, it's always good to take a look at the fundamentals and achievements made so far, as this way we can then better speculate on where the price could go this year. Ready? Let's do this.
To Solana. I mean, I heard if I put you on, that it would kind of blow my mind. I haven't had my mind blown in a long time. You just did it.
Solana Labs. I will remember that.
I think everybody's been talking about the energy across the whole set of events as the beginning of something really special.
Now what I am seeing here, especially within the Solana community, is nothing short of awesome.
We are therefore integrating Solana into Brave as soon as we can.
So, starting with the monthly active users from the Solana Phantom wallet, and you can see from the mid-year, it really has just exploded in growth. And with their wallet, they're pretty much about to hit the 2 million mark. So, excellent growth rate here. One of the biggest assets to Solana is crypto billionaire Sam Bankman-Fried of FTX. And he looked at several different layer 1 solutions, and the one he chose for his DEX and some other projects was Solana. Saying here, very bold statement, Solana is better than Ethereum and it's one of the few networks able to handle mass adoption. We then have another billionaire, Mike Novogratz of Galaxy Digital, and he has just launched a Solana fund to help onboard institutional investors. And then of course there's also Grayscale, who are the largest provider to institutional investors, and they recently launched their Solana Trust. So now, starting the year in 2022, they've got 1 million NFTs, they've got almost 2 million users, 11 billion in total value locked, over 1,000 nodes and validators, and over 5,000 different projects being built in the background. And let's not forget, Solana is one of the fastest blockchains around, able to handle 65,000 TPS. And also, it's super cheap, with its average transaction cost of only a fraction of a penny. So I would say the fundamentals for Solana in 2022 are looking really, really good. So let's now speculate on how high can Solana go in 2022. Now, just starting with one caveat, this is a representation of the crypto market last year, and you can see it's full of booms and busts. So just now, when we talk about price predictions about where the price could go, it's likely going to be just for a very small period of time. You can see the market tipped out here, or it tipped out here, but it doesn't last long. So it's not like the price prediction is going to be what it's going to be staying at, so just bear that in mind. And especially if we get this big crypto winter, as this is what a cycle top looks like. So again, whatever price we talk about, it's probably only going to be for a very small period of time. And it's very different to what the price would be finishing at the end of the year. So just bear these in mind. Okay, so what am I going to base this price prediction off? Well, this is how the top 17 cryptos look based on market cap right now. And you can see the market is pretty much mostly made up of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Solana's sitting about here, and then everything really starts to drop off. So the market leader when it comes to layer 1s right now would be Ethereum. And as it stands, Solana has about 10% of Ethereum's market share. So this is what we're gonna base the price off. Now, in my Ethereum price prediction video, we talked about how high could Ethereum go. And Stock to Flow says that in this market cycle, Bitcoin would be topping out about 288K, which means Ethereum would be pushing past the $20,000 mark. And we also looked at the work done by global macro investor and Raoul Pal, who said based on the Bitcoin cycle 2011 to 2019, if Ethereum follows suit, which it was closely doing, this also brings Ethereum's price to around $20,000, which means Ethereum this year could be doing a 5x, as now we can work out a Solana prediction. So here is Solana in 2022, and how is this chart going to play out? Well, here's the math. Ethereum could have its blow off top around $20,000, which means it would be a 6x. Now, I always prefer to be conservative. So I would say let's half this figure. And let's say Ethereum gets to $10,000, which would be a 3x. So this would give a Solana price of $510. And if it did 6x, and obviously it would be breaking the $1,000 mark. But this would be the conservative number, and this is based off the price of Solana at the beginning of the year, which was around $170. So this is not Solana's price today. As we know, Solana has already crashed down 20% in the start of the year, which is why this is going to be a more realistic target. Now, there's also a legitimate argument that Solana would outpace Ethereum, as it is a smaller cap crypto, so could very well continue to outpace Ethereum like it already is doing. And there's also a case that Solana could take more market share off Ethereum. So not just 10%, but maybe 20%. And this could well be the case, which would again give it a higher number. But there are more layer ones on the market. So again, I'm going to stay conservative and stick to this number. And it would be remiss if I did not mention the downside risk for Solana. As with any crypto, we could and probably will get these huge runs and blow off tops, but there is also substantial risk to the downside as well. And there's 5 main catalysts that could make this happen this year. The first one being some kind of big regulation bomb coming from the US. It could be something to do with a COVID variant. Stocks are looking very overvalued, so a stock market crash would also bring down crypto. The Bitcoin 4-year cycle could be ending with a crypto winter this year, or some other event coming out of the shadows, which is unknown at this point. So just remember, yes, Solana has huge upside, but there's also big downside risk with any cryptocurrency. So, as you can see, there is tremendous upside potential for Solana in 2022. There's been huge growth in the number of users, the network, and there's now over 5,000 different projects being built on Solana, all in the background. They've got excellent backing from billionaire Sam Bankman-Fried, billionaire Mike Novogratz of Galaxy Digital, and also Grayscale, the largest provider to institutional investors. In a blow-off top, I could easily see Solana doing a 3x, giving a price of around $510, and this was based on keeping a 10% of Ethereum's market share. And yes, there are valid arguments that Solana would continue to grow faster than Ethereum, or maybe take a larger piece of the market share, but I always prefer to be on the conservative side, and I think a 200% return in 1 year is still pretty damn good, right? However, just remember, Solana and all other cryptos do have a large downside risk as well, and it could drop 80% this year, especially if we get a crypto winter. And the 5 big catalysts could be some kind of regulation bomb, a problem with the COVID variant, a stock market crash, a crypto winter based off the Bitcoin 4-year cycle, or some other unexpected event. So invest with care, none of this is guaranteed, and always invest to your personal risk tolerance. So there you are, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I do think crypto is going to continue its explosive moves to the upside and downside. Already, crypto has not had the best start of the year, but the bounce backs do happen just as fast as the drops. And remember, some of the best investments you will ever make are in the depth of the biggest market crashes. So stay calm, stay rational, and try to not get caught up in all the FUD. Okay, for now, just to say, if you did enjoy anything in the video, then drop a like, and a big thank you to everyone who does. If you haven't yet subscribed, click below and join us. Got some great videos coming up that you don't want to miss. Okay, cheers guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.